Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to officially welcome our guest, President Olusegun Obasanjo, whose host is our Prime Minister, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, whom I will request to speak subsequently in opening today's Africa Festac. As you know, Festac, as the previous speakers have said, has a long history. And as we are gathered today here, members of the diplomatic corps, national government officials, county government officials, governors here, and cultural leaders and other distinguished guests, we're really honored to have President Olusegun Obasanjo, who initiated Festac many years ago in Nigeria, to have honored us to come here at this particular version of Texas Festac that we are giving home to as Kisumu, and we are very grateful for that. But before I go further, I want to give greetings for my daughter, Lupita Mondi Nyong'O, whose message could not be shown, but she's sure that she's with you. And to remind you that a very important play is currently going on at the National Theatre in Nairobi called Sarafina, which is based on the rebellion GNZs in South Africa during apartheid times, and it's something worth seeing if you have time. It's a very, very good play. So the big day is finally here, Mr. Prime Minister and President Obasanjo. And I thank you for gracing it. I also salute the Festac Executive Committee for choosing this beautiful and culturally vibrant city for Festac, along with all the poets, artists, writers, cultural activists, musicians, and many other leaders of culture that have performed here today and will perform this week. They remind us very much of the role that our leading writers performed in promoting African culture in Africa. In East Africa, we cannot forget Okot Pabitek. If he were alive, he would be here today, especially his two very important book-long poetry, Song of Lawin and Song of Achol. We can't forget Taban Loliong, Ngugi wa Thiong'o, Austin Bukenya, who is with us here, Okelo Chuli, and the late Michele Mugo, among others. Let us salute them because they have kept African culture alive in books, storybooks, and plays. Kisumu's proximity to neighboring East and Central Africa, the port and the international airport, and the railway station, and robust tourism circuit makes it a very appropriate destination for cultural tourism in our country. In 2022, we became the first intermediary city in Africa to host the Afri-Cities Summit successfully. More than 13,000 delegates came to Kisumu, and we hope this culture, this practice will be continued in the future by our community in Kisumu. We are excited to play host to this Africa's biggest cultural celebration after a hiatus of more than 45 years, during which it almost died. The first event was held in Dakar in 1966, and the second one was a major international festival held in Lagos under the leadership of President Obasanjo here today, from January 1977 to February 12, 1977. The month-long event celebrated African culture and showcased the world African music, fine art, literature, drama, dance, and religion. The event held in Lagos in 1977 was the most successful. It was attended by some of the Africa's highly celebrated musicians and writers, including Fela Kuti, Miriam Makeba, Sun Ra, Wole Soyinka, Stevie Wonder, Onde Lord, Amiri Baraka, Barclay Hendricks, among others. Following successful comebacks in Zanzibar in 2022 and Arusha 2024, we are happy to be home to Festac again. I would like to take this opportunity again to thank His Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo, who together with his colleagues, Abdoulaye Wade of Senegal, Abdulaziz Bouteflika of Algeria, and Thabo Mbeki of South Africa, worked so hard to continue the information on arts and culture in the new Partnership for Africa's Development, which has become a bedrock for planning for Africa's unity and Africa's development. In his popular book, Things Fall Apart, Achebe writes powerfully about cultures and religion, and remember him for many of his quotes, one of which was referred here today. And I repeat it. When a man invites his kinsmen for a feast, he does not do so to save them from starving. They have all the food they need in their homes. When we gather together in a moonlight village ground, it is not because of the moon. Every man can see it from his own compound. We come together because it is good to do so. Africa must arise. Africa must keep together. Africa must respect and institutionalize its cultural practices so that the younger ones coming up later may not forget them, but find them alive as things that are extremely relevant to their day-to-day life. Because without culture, we are dead. With a culture, we are united with our past and our future. I now take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, if you give me a chance, to invite to the podium our very distinguished President. Oh, sorry. I had forgotten about the entertainment. I wanted to have the entertainment before I invite the President and the Prime Minister. We have some artists who would like to perform before then to break the speaking and to warm up that stage a little with some music that reminds us of our past and our future, and that makes our culture live. Can I have the first one on the stage, please? Yes.